Feeling scared? You're not alone facing that lawsuit. When a legal notice about debt arrives, panic is normal. Your mind races with worries about your future and your family. Many good, hard-working people find themselves in this spot. You are not the only one. These papers are more common than you think. Life throws curveballs, job loss, illness, unexpected expenses. Take a deep breath. We'll face this together. There are steps you can take to protect yourself. This guide will help you understand what's happening and show you a path forward. Knowledge is power, especially with legal matters. We'll talk about a simple, effective strategy for these situations. You have more control than you think. Let's start by understanding the challenge ahead. This moment can be a turning point for you. Instead of feeling helpless, you can feel empowered. Taking the first step shows you're ready to face this head-on. It's better than ignoring the problem and hoping it disappears. Let's move forward with a calm, clear mind. So, what exactly is this thing called a debt lawsuit? It's a term that can sound overwhelming, especially if you've never been involved in any legal matters before. The paperwork you receive looks official and can be intimidating, filled with legal language and deadlines that might make your head spin. A debt lawsuit happens when a creditor or a debt collector takes you to court, claiming you owe them money that hasn't been paid back. Their goal is to get a legal judgment from the court that says you owe the debt and to determine exactly how much you owe. This process usually starts when you've missed payments on a bill, whether it's a credit card, a medical bill, or some other kind of debt. If the original creditor can't collect the money from you, they might decide to sell your debt to a collection agency, often for a fraction of what you owe. These agencies buy up debts cheaply and then try to collect the full amount from you, sometimes using aggressive tactics. Filing a lawsuit is their way to use the legal system to force you to pay, especially if other collection efforts haven't worked. If the creditor or collector wins in court, they get a court judgment, a powerful legal tool that can have serious consequences. With a judgment, they might be able to garnish your wages, take money directly from your bank account, or even put a lien on your property. That's why it's so important to take a debt lawsuit seriously and not ignore it, even if you feel overwhelmed. Once a lawsuit is filed, it becomes a formal legal dispute, and you have specific rights and responsibilities. Debt collectors often hope you won't respond, or that you don't know your rights, making it easier for them to win by default. But learning about the process, your rights and your options is your first and best defense against being caught off guard. Understanding what a debt lawsuit is makes the whole situation less scary and much more manageable, giving you a sense of control. Remember, you're not powerless. Knowing the basics is your first step toward protecting yourself and making informed decisions. The more you know, the better you can protect yourself. Let's keep going and learn how to handle a debt lawsuit with confidence. Why would a debt collector sue you, even for an old or small debt? It might seem extreme, but there's a calculated reason behind it. The answer is simple. They want to get paid, and lawsuits are one of the most effective tools they have. Even if the debt is small, the threat of legal action can be enough to make people pay up quickly. Many people get scared and ignore the lawsuit, hoping it will just go away. But ignoring it is exactly what debt collectors are counting on. That's exactly what collectors hope for, a default judgment. When you don't respond, you give them an easy win. If you don't respond, they win automatically, no proof needed. The court assumes you agree with their claim, and the collector gets what they want. With a default judgment, they can garnish your wages, freeze your bank accounts, or even put a lien on your property. The consequences can be serious and long-lasting. Debt collectors often buy debts in bulk, sometimes for pennies on the dollar, and the records they receive are often incomplete or outdated. They may not have all the paperwork or even the legal right to collect. Sometimes they can't prove you owe the debt at all. Filing a lawsuit is a numbers game. They see who fights back and who doesn't. The more people ignore, the more easy wins they collect. Most people don't respond, so collectors often win by default. It's a system that works in their favor. It's not personal, it's just business for them. They're following a process designed to maximize their profits. Understanding this helps you feel less targeted and more empowered to respond. Their strategy relies on your inaction. The less you do, the easier it is for them to win. But you can disrupt their plan by taking informed action, responding, asking for proof, and knowing your rights. Responding and demanding proof puts you in control. It forces the collector to actually prove their case. You're not just a passive target. You can fight back and protect your rights. Knowing their game plan is your first step to winning. The more you understand, the stronger your position. Let's see how you can turn the tables and take back control of your financial future. Here's a powerful strategy. Make them prove you owe the debt before you do anything else. Don't just take their word for it, even if they sound official or intimidating. This is your legal right. Demand debt validation. You have the power to ask for proof, and the law is on your side. The collector must show real evidence you owe the debt, that they actually own it, and that the amount they claim is correct. Without this, they can't legally collect from you. Many collectors, especially those who buy old debts for pennies on the dollar, lack proper proof or complete records. Records get lost or are incomplete when debts are sold and resold between companies. Important details often go missing. Sometimes all they have is your name and an amount. No contract, no payment history, nothing else to back up their claim. That's not enough if you challenge them. If they can't provide more, their case is weak. They're counting on you not to ask for proof, hoping you'll just pay out of fear or confusion. Your secret weapon: formally request evidence in writing. This simple step can stop them in their tracks. Ask for the original contract, a full payment history, and proof they own the debt. Don't settle for vague statements. Also check if the statute of limitations has expired. If it has, they can't legally sue you for the debt. If they can't provide documentation, they may drop the case or settle for much less than they demanded. This strategy can level the playing field and give you real negotiating power. It turns you from a passive target into an active defender, someone who knows their rights and stands up for them. Don't assume they have everything in order. Make them prove it every single time. Use this right to your advantage. It's a tool that can protect you from unfair or mistaken claims. It's a simple move that can change the outcome and give you peace of mind. Let's talk about what to do when those official papers arrive, so you're ready to respond with confidence. The moment you get a summons and complaint, the clock starts ticking. These are official court documents. Take them seriously. Don't set them aside. Read every page carefully. Look for who is suing you, the original creditor or a collection agency. Note the court name, case number, and most importantly, the deadline to respond. Identify what debt they're suing for and the amount claimed. Compare this with your own records. Are there errors or things you don't recognize? Make notes of anything unclear or inaccurate. Don't panic if you don't understand everything. The key is to acknowledge the lawsuit and gather the facts. Who is suing, for what, how much, and when you must respond. This review is critical for your next steps. It's the foundation for your defense. Now let's talk about why you must respond. Ignoring a lawsuit is the biggest mistake you can make. If you ignore it, the collector almost always wins by default. Responding tells the court you disagree or need more information. Your response is called an answer. File it with the court. In your answer, address each claim, admit, deny, or say you lack information. The deadline is strict, usually 20 to 30 days. Missing it can cost you. Mark the deadline on your calendar and make it your top priority. Responding on time keeps your legal options open. It lets you demand proof and negotiate or defend yourself. Even if you think you owe the debt, always respond. There could be errors, or the collector may not have the right to sue. Responding is your first step in protecting your rights. Don't let them win by default. Take action. Now, let's get to the core of your defense: demanding proof. In your answer, deny their claims and include defenses like lack of standing. This means they haven't proven they own the debt or can sue you. You can also send a debt validation letter directly to the collector. Send it by certified mail with return receipt. Clearly state you dispute the debt and request full validation. Ask for the original contract, a full accounting, and proof of ownership. Don't admit to owing the debt, just request verification. Keep copies of everything you send and receive. These records are crucial for your case. Careful documentation is your ally. It's easy to make mistakes when facing a debt lawsuit. The biggest? Ignoring it. Always respond, and on time. Don't admit you owe the debt too early, especially on the phone. Anything you say can be used against you. Don't make payment promises you can't keep. A small payment can restart the statute of limitations. Communicate in writing whenever possible. Always demand proper validation. Don't assume they have proof. Missing court dates is another big error. Always show up. Don't throw away any paperwork. Keep everything organized. Good records help your case. Avoiding these mistakes protects your rights. Being aware of these pitfalls is half the battle. Stay smart and proactive. Facing a lawsuit without a lawyer is tough, but you can fight smart. Many courts offer resources for people representing themselves. Look for self-help centers or online guides. These resources can help you with forms, instructions, and court procedures. Remember your rights: to be treated fairly, to see the evidence, and to defend yourself. Debt collectors must follow the law, report violations to the CFPB, stay organized, meet deadlines, and keep records of all communications. Be clear and concise in your letters to the court or collector. If the collector can't prove the debt or ownership, you have a strong defense. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Most importantly, don't lose hope. Many people have successfully fought debt lawsuits by being informed and proactive. You have rights and the ability to assert them. Believe in yourself and your capacity to handle this. Knowledge and action are your best tools. You're not alone. Others have done it, and so can you. Take control of your situation. You can do this.